So I put these 2-inch rough country spacers on my 2019 Silverado RST about a month ago. We put on about 1,000 miles on it. I got it just so that I could get a little bit more poke out of the wheel well, and it did do it. It looked nice. I could have used a little bit more poke. The install was easy. I did blue Loctite on all lug nuts and I torqued them down. I did it to 145 foot-pounds, which I also did the wheels at 145 after I did that, but I didn't put any blue Loctite on that. I haven't had any safety issues with it. You do get a little bit of a wobble at between 60 and 65 miles an hour. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. This kind of boils down to it not being a hub-centric wheel spacer. So it does not have the flange that your rim will sit on and center. It is a lug-centric, so your lugs actually center the wheel onto the wheel spacer. The wheel spacer does have a spot where the lip will sit on the wheel spacer, so that is hub-centric, but the wheel to the spacer is not hub-centric. If I was gonna do it again, I would have done the hub-centric rather than the lug-centric. So my overall impressions. Why did I get them? To get the poke, and it did do it. Looked great. The cons. It did rub. I have 22-inch wheels in this truck, so at full turn, it does rub. Also, at like 3/4 turn, if you hit a bump right, it will rub. The other con was the slight shimmy in the steering wheel at 65-ish. So that brings me to what I'm doing. I am taking them off, just for the simple fact that I don't want the rubbing on my wife's truck, and I don't want to be able to feel any shimmy going down the road. On a nice truck, you don't want that. You want it to drive nice. Would I buy this for an older truck that I'm just gonna beat around town or mud bog with? Sure, absolutely. Something that I'm not gonna be daily driving, or something that I'm not gonna be going down the interstate at 75 miles an hour and worried about the shake getting worse. I did purchase these from Custom Offsets, and they did tell me when I bought them that there might be a slight shake at around 70 miles an hour, and I actually felt it a little bit less right around the 65 mark. I will leave a link down in the description where if you do want to buy these, then by all means go pick them up. I didn't have any issue with quality. They're quality built. I never had an issue where I thought the wheel was gonna fall off. It was just come down to the everyday drivability of the truck, and I wanted to ride awesome. No issues, especially for my wife driving. What am I gonna do instead of the wheel spacers? On the next set of tires, I will just simply get a different set of rims that have the offset that I want to get the poke. That way I can eliminate any type of rubbing or anything. Last thing I want is for the wheel to catch the fender and rip something off on me.